Alright, you guys already know what this is. This is going to be 10 minutes of useless information. If you've seen the last video, you already understand it. And if you haven't, I'm just going to go over it in like 5 seconds here. All this information is useless. It won't help you in any way, so don't be expecting this to be useful. It's all useless. Also, I just want to say thanks for all the support in the last video. It was just absolutely insane. With that out of the way, let's jump right into this. Timeskip Luffy has 2 skins from the movie Strong World, even though the movie takes place pre-timeskip. When Timeskip Luffy first came out, his Busto Gatling did 85 damage. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Jet Pistol and Pistol both have the word test at the end of their names in the move description. Law and Hiei both resheath their swords after their M1 combos. Law has skins both pre and post timeskip instead of being 2 different characters like the Straw Hats are. UA Sports Festival is the only map to not have an actual picture of it inside map select and instead has a picture of the MHA logo. Lemillion's legendary is Terry Crews from the Old Spice commercials where he streams power. Lemillion's second legendary skin is Lucas from Earthbound. When wearing the Lucas skin, several things are changed. When using power, it will instead say Starstorm, and Deku is changed to Ness in the Awakening. It used to be possible to see stands floating in the ocean during character select. Every member of the balance team is still active besides Infernasu, and for some reason Dino is listed on there. Which I thought Dino was supposed to be a bot on Discord, but apparently he's part of the balance team. The ABA Wiki has a page dedicated to how to properly name files when uploading them. For whatever reason, the word AND is censored on the Naruto Game Pass page. Along with the word AND being censored, the Naruto Game Pass is the only one to censor the faces of the characters. The clown emote had its audio changed after a Roblox update set all audios to private by default, which is the same reason why many audios are still missing in game today. Luffy's skin 8 from Thriller Bark will change Luffy from blue to his default skin color after the Awakening. It is possible this is just a visual bug, but it may also be a reference to Thriller Bark when Luffy returns back to normal after his final fight. Busaka Goku's skin 8 is just a more detailed version of skin 5. Yoruichi is the only Bleach character to have Fist M1s in base. Grimmjow and Yoruichi both have Fist M1s in Awakening. Killua's legendary skin is the same as his 4th skin, except he's wearing a hat in this one. Gon had his legendary skin removed from the game for reasons that I couldn't figure it out, so if any of you guys know, please let me know down below, but I couldn't figure out why it was removed. In 2 of Shank's skins, he actually has his left arm back, but he doesn't use it for obvious reasons. Usopp is very confusing when you think about it. His default skin is from Timeskip, however his Awakening is Sogeking from pre-Timeskip, but he uses post-Timeskip moves. It really doesn't make sense. The back of Accelerator's 11th skin says warning warning, big danger approaching at full throttle. It is actually possible to get Golden Mr. Random as proven by Khontrary. If you want to get this skin for yourself, I suggest you check out his video. I'll link it in the description below so you can go watch it when you're done. It is all the steps for getting it, so I'm not going to go into detail because I want you guys to go watch his video. On the topic of golden skins, when Akainu was first added, it was actually possible to get his legendary skin. However, it didn't change anything, it was just his default skin. There was no actual golden skin in the game. Alright, so now we're on to some old ABA information. The original lobby was Going Merry. Robin's shop had its own sign on the doorway. Timeskip Luffy had a completely different face. Luffy's 20th skin actually still has its original face. Luffy's 15th skin was actually released without a face before it was changed. There used to only be 1 page of character select. Several of the placeholder characters never actually made it into the game. From what I can see here, we have Boo, Cell, whoever this was meant to be, and what looks like a 3rd Sasuke to me, but I might be wrong about that one. Luffy originally cost $1.3 billion instead of all 9s, which I would assume is a reference to his bounty in the show. You couldn't run in the original lobby. Nami used to be the gold vendor. Madara used to be able to combine Fireball and Twister to make a Flaming Twister. The scar on Luffy's chest changes with nearly every skin. There are 11 characters in the game that cost $1,000, making it the most common price tag for characters. There are 7 free characters in the game. In the whole month of May, there were no characters that were reworked or released. The original character announcements were a little sketchy looking if you ask me. The first post ever made in the Sneak Peeks channel on Discord was a PTS Zoro M1 animation. ABA was almost called AAA for Anime All-Star Arena. The first screenshot ever taken in ABA was on March 1st, 2018, and it showed Luffy using Gear 3rd on Basketball Gym. Luffy was the very first character ever made. Here are the rules for getting into the Budokai Tenkaichi tournament. Talk to Luffy to buy a ticket. Talk to him again to teleport to the lobby. You can only be matched with players with the exact same rank. Leaving a match will derank you by 2 and remove a life. Leaving a match after your opponent has already left is safe, and you won't lose anything. Once you lose twice, you will be booted from the tournament. You can buy another ticket to get back in, but your score will be reset to 0 as if you were a new player. ABA was originally a paid beta game. The wiki says there are 95 characters with legendary skins, however this may be slightly different as the wiki is behind on some information. Timeskip Sanji has had his default skin changed twice. Jotaro's first legendary skin is a fan-made concept for Star Platinum Over Heaven. Shunsui and Jotaro both have 3 voice lines in base. Gon's legendary is Bart Simpson, and when he awakens, it changes into Marge Simpson. Achilles mode is the only map that allows you to knock someone into the void in ranked. Itachi and Kizaru both have a move called Yatamir, however they are very different from each other. Itachi's model comes from Naruto Online 2. Itachi's old face was horrifyingly ugly. Just look at that thing. So since I'm way too lazy to do the math, I'm just going to trust this guy when he says it costs $103,175 to buy every character in the game. Speaking of cash, it's really inconsistent. The money is green with a $sign, but it's called gold when you purchase it. When purchasing gold, it's also very different and inconsistent. If you purchase $1,000 with the gold, it'll show a pile of gold to the icon. If you purchase 3k gold, it'll show an icon that says 5k, and when you purchase 10k, it'll show some weird sort of sword icon. I don't know what these are meant to mean, but they're not very consistent and they all just seem pretty random. Nami has a smaller waist, but Robin does not. Zoro, Usopp, Master Roshi, Mr. Random, Vegeta, and Robin all have animations to them in lobby. Nami, Krillin, Goku, and Killer Bee have no animation. Several Hall of Famers have lost their avatars. Nami is not properly aligned in her chair, and she actually rests more to the side of it. Clown was originally called Juggle. This is what Old Whitebeard used to look like. Old Whitebeard had virtually no cooldown helmet breaker, and it was pretty powerful. Honestly, I could spend an hour going over every move that was reworked since old ABA, but that would take up too much time, and even that's pretty useless. So for the next bit of this video, I'm going to go over some things I messed up or completely forgot in the previous one. So Kakashi actually isn't the only character to not Naruto run, as Toby doesn't do the run either. The highest level is Z, not Y. And I'm not sure if this has been a thing for a long time or if it's new, but the wiki only listed up to Y, and from all of the Z spotting videos I found on YouTube, they were all posted after mine, though I may be missing some, so I don't know. I forgot to mention, Achilles Awakening is also a special map that isn't in rotation, along with Iskander's legendary map, which is virtually the same as his normal one, but it's a little different, so I'll count it. Rengoku's Blooming Flame was not actually a glitch, and was rather a typo on K1's end, where instead of doing 3 damage per slash, he made it do 30 damage. Since Par was a dev on Deepwoken, it's possible that Whitebeard's 6th skin is a Deepwoken NPC. I haven't played that game since it came out, so I really don't know. If that's right, let me know in the comments below. That's just what one of the commenters said. But it sounds about right to me, so I'll trust it. Zamazu technically has a legendary skin, however it's just his base skin and there's no changes. So there are a lot of characters like Zamazu where they have a legendary option, but they don't actually have a legendary skin. So it's really up to you if you want to consider that a legendary or not. Personally, I wouldn't consider that a legendary, however I know some people would, so it's really up to you. I feel like I should make that known so you can make your own decision on if you want to consider that a legendary or not. So Rock Lee's fat skin may not be from where I said it was. On the wiki, it says that it's from a DeviantArt post where someone drew inflation art of Lee. However, someone in my comments said that it may be from a scene from Naruto where someone pretends to be Rock Lee, but they're a fat guy, so they come out fat. I couldn't find this scene, so I have no idea if that's actually a thing or not. But all I know is the wiki said it's from that DeviantArt post, but the wiki's wrong about a lot of things. So it may actually have been from this scene. I really don't know. Without confirmation from the developers, there's no way I can say for certain. But I'm going to put both those possibilities out there in case someone knows which one's the true answer. So finally, to wrap this all up, someone said that Rengoku actually does have a particle effect for his skin, which is when he awakens, he's covered in flames. I don't know if this is actually a particle effect or not. I don't know what it is defined as. I know that what I was speaking of was something like the bats coming out of your Yoruichi's skin, or glints coming off of a golden skin. Personally, I wouldn't consider this a particle effect. I'd consider it more of an animation than anything. But it's really up to you on what you consider a particle effect. I'm sure there's a definition out there that I don't know, but I want to put it out there that I may have been wrong about that, but I'm not 100% certain. So I think it's really up to you on what you consider a particle effect and what you don't. So that wraps up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. And I want to say again, thank you for all the support in the last video. It was insane. It was just, I have never had that much support on a video before. It blew me away. I wasn't expecting it to blow up like that. It was crazy. So I really want to thank you guys for that. So like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and then watch whatever video pops up here. I'm sure it's a good one. And I'll see you guys next time.